I think we are live. I'm not too sure. There we go. I think we're live now. I'm pointing at the camera so I could see the delay. I'm going to refresh the page. Let's get right into this. I did a little poll. There was only one vote. But I figured, you know what? That one vote is enough. I should have posted it way ahead of time. I am a little bit late. I may only play this game for a half hour or so. This might just be a quick stream. I may want to play another game afterwards. I am not too sure. So I'm aiming. 1, 2. Yeah, that's relatively quick. Okay, let's do this. First thing we do is we look in here, because it's now been 4 hours since we've looted something in game, so we're now able to collect our ammo. You always want to come back here at the very beginning, because whether you're in a beginner area or in an advanced whether you're in a beginner zone or an advanced area, take a look at that. You saw it with your own two eyes. 60 times 4. Oh boy, we're running into this problem again. You know what? I don't use the grenades much, to be honest, and I get them all the time. I would rather have ammo than grenades, I'm just being honest. I want all of that ammo. We had someone come in and then they said, nope, I ain't watching this. And that's okay. So we're going to try to organize our ammo a little bit, not too much. I'm not overly OCD about it, but I kind of visually want to get somewhat of it being in order. I still can't believe all the attachments and weapons I've gotten. I'm so glad that I've got all the weapons that I've ever wanted in gold. So we don't need to run over here, actually. We're not going to find much. What we will do is we'll kind of... It's almost like we're starting from the beginning and we're working our way through the map just really quickly so that I can collect some ammo. But it looks like we're in a good position. I'm just a little bit frustrated with the 4-hour timer, and I understand enemies give ammo as well, so for the most part. So it's not too terrible. I don't need to get overly crazy with the ammo. I mean, I was running out of ammo pretty bad, and as you can tell, I've got a half-decent supply. I don't have as much SMG ammo as I'd like. I was pretty much empty on everything, and it seems like shotgun and assault rifle is a lot more common than other types of ammo. Weapon slot 1. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, see, I got like 1,000 ammo. Good for me. Nothing in here. That door's open. Good. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to collect any more ammo, to be honest with you. I think I'm just going to try to figure out, as I just looted more, try to figure out what mission I should do. It is dark out, unfortunately, but at least you can visually see what I'm doing. This isn't like DayZ, where you can't see absolutely nothing. So let's maybe take a look at which mission I could maybe start working on. I only have a few here. So Courage, power, and resilience, and this warboard. I feel like this one might be the last one that I need for warboards. I'm not too sure. According to the intel you gathered, there should be a command bunker with the codename Utern. Locate and reclaim it to interact with its warboard and obtain main missions and region information. Destroy enough machines in the mountain regions to get a complete entry. But because I'm tracking it, that doesn't necessarily mean like north, right? Well, I mean here's north of where I am, right? So it can get a little bit confusing as to where should I go exactly. Not every mission is marked out with a little icon like this. This is just a side mission. And that clicking that you're hearing, that's a audio bug. There. No, it's still there. Anyways. Let's try and see if I can find... Yeah, that's a side mission. That's no good. I'm trying to see if I can find another icon on the map. I mean, this game is huge, right? Supply run, that's another side mission. Like, I get the whole, like, explore the world and it not holding your hand. But, I mean, it'd be nice if I knew at least in what area the missions were in. Right now, I don't have the slightest idea, you know what I mean, where any of this is. So, here I am wanting to do a mission, a main mission, but I don't know where I'm going at all. The Utern bunker. Same thing with this. If I read this... Yeah. Utern bunker. I wonder if one of the areas will be called Utern. Like that's Hagaboda, right? I wonder if we'll like see it. No, that's another side mission. And I am tracking the mission too, but you see how this is frustrating. And I want to just get into the action. I may have to do something a little different. I think I'm just going to have to start going to some of these landmarks and see if I've actually been there before or not. So I'm going to start with here. I'm just going to fast travel and I'm just going to start like getting into the game. It's been 8 minutes. We really haven't done anything. But unfortunately, that can happen. Opening my window because it's getting hot. And I'm going to try to avoid a little bit of combat. Like meaningless combat. Now, if this guy's black and red... Oh, there's two of them. And it looks like they're in sync. But they're green and yellow, so they won't drop anything good. So they're worthless. How cute. They must be a couple. Now, again, there's a harvester. Kind of sounds like a... Maybe not quite like a vacuum, but... Is it black? I don't think it is. Let's try hacking it. 30% chance. See what happens. Yeah, I think it's a green. Although those greens can sometimes drop a gold weapon. I've seen them at the airport and they were not black and red. Now those little hound dogs. Oh, I guess I should go in this direction. Them you don't have too much of a choice to kill, or the runners. They're also part of the community event. So if I do see them, I'll kill them, because then everybody gets the free DLC. Oh, So I did just discover it. Okay. And it sounds like there's another vacuum cleaner. You know, the... Anyways, you get the idea. I've heard vacuums that sound like this. Oh, he's yellow. That's an interesting color. We're gonna shoot you. We're going to kill you. With a little BB gun. I say that because it sounds like a BB gun, because I have a silencer on it. We get the psychological idea that if it doesn't sound brutal, it's probably not that powerful of a weapon. And that's obviously a false assumption. But I really do want to be careful here. Hello, Ian. Because I don't want to die here. For the obvious reason that I'm not the absolute closest to a safe house. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the end of the world, but my main thing is I don't want to lose the spot I'm in. The greens aren't that good. The black and reds are the Imperial military. I don't know. Oh, I don't know much about the yellow ones, like the bright yellow ones. Naturally, every time I kill something, I'm gonna look for the loot. There we go. Oh, I might have missed there. There we go. And I'm not just randomly firing, in case you're wondering. I am aiming towards its back. Okay, then. That escalated quickly. These things, by the way, they don't generally attack too often. Wow, the tree's kind of in the way. Let me see if I can... First of all, let me see where I am. Right? Because I'm facing west. And I did get an icon for a safe house, but that's all the way down over here. Right. Yeah, so I'm really not that far away from a safe house. I just want to get him out of the tree. There, shoot him in the back. There we go. See what I'm saying? Ping, ping. It sounds like a BB gun. It's so funny. Oh, he's getting angry. Oh, what's he gonna do? He's gonna bring his friend Thumper along that might have a bigger pair of balls than this guy. Again, I'm using a 1:4 scope. It's got that red X, and I can still zoom in really good. When you're using the Muser hunting rifle... Hello, Simey. When you're using the hunting rifle, it doesn't have the best range. I had a 6:12 scope, and it was useless. Why? Well, think about it. I could see so far with the 6:12 scope, but guess what? My bullets wouldn't even reach, so it was like, what was the point? Yeah, this is not quite its weak spot. And now I've got Thumper McGee there that wants to join the party. So what I may end up doing... Oh, he just shot himself. That's nice. Okay. And I guess he didn't like me calling him Thumper McGee. Well, that's too bad. That's your name, and I'm sticking with it. Did you finish pooping yourself? That's right, give me your back, and that's what'll happen. Bow down, boy. Hey, we can talk about the... Oh, that's a big cannon. We can talk about this. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Quick! Where's my loot? It's complete shit. Okay, well at least I killed it, right? That's the main point. And it really wasn't all that hard to take down. So now we know that the green harvesters aren't guaranteed gold. The yellow aren't guaranteed, but the black and reds, even them I don't think they are for a harvester. Obviously for a tank it's guaranteed. I proved that yesterday. I mean, I was like, what, 10 for 10? I think I downed 10 black and red tanks, or thumpers. And out of the 10, I got like 14 gold items and attachments. Or not 14. Yeah, maybe close to that, whatever. Some of them even dropped 2. So this was a new area for me, because I feel like when I look at my map, would you not agree that this is the area that seems to have the biggest bear section in it? So I'm kind of doing that thing that I used to do a couple of months ago when the game first came out, and that's simply like province by province. Sort of like mark all the landmarks that you see and just start heading towards them. But that's a big-ass cannon. Like, wow. They don't even... See, I don't know if the yellows are... like where they grade. Like the black and red are at the top. I think the greens are the more commons, so they're at the bottom. Could the yellow one be like an in-between? I don't know. Let's quit wasting time. The first 7 minutes was actually quite slow. But that's the thing with a live stream. You can't cut out the boring parts, right? Yeah, there probably is, which is where I'm going now. I'm kind of going south. I got burnt out after posting like 80 videos on this game. You know that I've posted a video for every bloody safe house that I've unlocked? It's ridiculous. There's only about 1 or 2 I didn't post because one I forgot where I got it, right? And the other one was a bunker that took me like a half hour to do a mission, and it was just impossible, so I just said screw it. But yeah, I'm just going to start going... you know, like I said, here, then I'm going to go here, then I might go there, and you know what I mean? Kind of like just go through all the different points and stick within the provincial circle, if you will. I feel like this one's the most bare, and I'm pretty confident that there may be another safe house. And no, I probably won't make a video on it. I mean, I might, if I remember to. A lot of times I'll have the name to a location, and I was like, oh, this is where I can go to, you know, to farm weapons every 4 hours, and then I'll look at my map and I'll be like, where's the Ostervix bunker? Like, I mean, I know that it's right here and now because I just caught it from the corner of my eye, but I'm just saying, when you're looking at a huge map and you're like, okay, which one was it? You could be spending like 10 minutes looking for the shit. Those guys can be decent. Remember, we gotta look at our compass. Always look at your compass. Your compass will tell you. I might, yeah. I'm just kinda... I mean, like the title description says, a little bit of farming ammo and some missions. I am trying to right now... Wow, he died pretty fast. Come on. You know you want to come out and play. Whoa. Oh, oh. I'm behind you. See, they go down pretty fast, which is why I always recommend people to use their handgun as much as they can. Save the big guns for the big boys, right? Because no matter what grade of these little machine hounds you kill, Yeah, I don't have the clock. That's just another type of ammo. I don't have the space for that. Okay, so as I always say, even when you haven't discovered it, always look at your map and be like, hey, where is this pointing at? So now we're pointing in the southeast direction. We know that logically there's no way that that safe house that it's pointing at. I think you might be ahead of me now as far as missions go. I'm still waiting for that fix that it's apparently been coming since March, so who knows. Yeah, for existing missions that are bugged, they're going to look into it later. So looking at the map, if I were to zoom right in, this is as far in as I can zoom in, okay? It's telling me that there's a safe house. You will never get a safe house that will show past about to here, like distance-wise. Okay? So if you're like, oh, maybe it's showing you your safe house that's all the way down here, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. And we actually see 2 icons. So I know I've mentioned this in my videos. We see the one on the right is the one that's moving. So then start looking towards it. That's how you find safe houses when you're in a new area. And then we move here, and it's really going into here. So we found ourselves a new safe house. It's really, see, safe house unlocked. Boom, just like that. And I am going to make a note of that. In my stream, I'm at 21:25. So bear with me for just a moment. 21:25. And I'm going to put 21:25. And what that's going to do is I'm going to recall myself in my stream later, and I'm going to look at this moment, and I'm going to make a video on this later, just to kind of add to the collection, because I haven't done an actual video in a long time. And that makes a little bit more sense now, because I just felt like this area was too empty. Okay, let's see where else I should go. Maybe I should go here and kind of do like this. And then this. Kind of come down. I don't think there's much here. I mean, there's no like landmarks here. But there could potentially be a bunker. We just don't know. And then I may come here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get right into it. No. I'll just check the house super quick. Sometimes houses in the kitchen will have a weapon crate. It's also possible to potentially discover a new mission. So I will just very briefly kind of check it out. There probably isn't anything worth noting here, but you never know. Once in a blue moon, but very rare, you can find a weapon just laying around in a house. Not the most common thing, but it can happen. And as we can see, there just doesn't seem to be anything here. It was in fact just a safe house. Nothing more to it than that. Oh, I thought this would have been a bathroom. That's interesting. A house with no bathroom upstairs. Where do these guys shit? This house has no bathroom. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's got like 4 bedrooms, a kitchen, and no bathroom. Huh. No wonder they abandoned it. Ah, come on. I used to be able to reach them from the other door. Hello, Goran, or Goron. People always have these names that I'm never sure how to pronounce. But my excuse is always that English isn't my first language, so I think I'm doing pretty good considering I'm a Frenchie. I bet you most of you didn't even know I was French. Parce que je suis français. I was okay, that's right. I pride myself on speaking English, and people not really being able to tell that I'm a French fry. Because, you know, most French people, they're there when they speak the English there. They kind of talk like that there, but I was like, who the hell wants to listen to someone that sounds like that? Get your shit together and get rid of that accent. Are you black and red? No, you're green. Oh boy, and you're angry. So hostile. No, that one, if I'm looking directly at that, that is telling me... That is kind of weird. Why isn't it showing me the safe house that's over here? Let me just take a quick look quickly. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna never mind that. Apparently it's not safe here. I just kind of wanted to look at my map. Jesus. Okay, like I was doing. Yeah. Okay, where the hell should I look next? Maybe here. Yeah, like that. Now, it's already been a half hour. I don't have an incredible amount of time. Sometimes I don't like my streams to be too long for the simple fact that I don't have that much time. And I feel like if I'm gonna take up my whole time just playing one game, I tend not to be able to play a game for that long, to be honest with you. That's why I have a hard time live streaming. I'll play a game for a half hour, and then sometimes I want to jump to another game, and then a half hour later jump to another game. There is a small chance that I buy the game Pixark for PS4. I am pretty much flat broke. I do have it on Switch. But the rendering's terrible. See again? This loot is a one-time deal. So once you grab that, that's the end of it. Oh. Really? That looks like it might be a gold SMG, but I already have one. I would have to drop... Let me just see the quality of it. The problem is if I grab it, and then I don't want it, and I drop it, it'll be gone forever. Let me pick that up first. What the hell is that thing? I don't really use grenades. I don't use the 44 Magnum. Oh, that I take. That I need. Sniper scope. 8 to 16. Holy cow. Absolutely useless because my sniper rifle can't even shoot that far anyways. So it's almost like overkill. Did I look in here? That's how distracted I am. Okay. Now let me figure out... Ah, you can only stack. Wait, actually I'll do this. There. I used that med kit. Here we go. I think this is a gold. Oh, it's a blue. It just looked really shiny, like my gold is up here. Oh, okay, I guess the gold is shinier. Okay, good. Useless. No problem. Do you guys know much about the game PixARK? It's like Ark Survival Evolved with the dinosaurs and all that, but like more like Minecraft-ish looking sort of thing. I played it when it was super cheap on sale on early preview on Xbox, and I did have a lot of fun. I was thinking of maybe giving that a go someday. Ah, here's a new farm. Where should the next waypoint go? Right over here. So let's go see what's up here. And again, we'll take a look at that safe house, as in, like, where is it looking at? See, those are black and red. Those are the, wow. These are the military guys. They don't mess around. Yeah, these guys can really screw you up fast. Oh, no, you're not supposed to come in here. You don't got VIP access. But as you can tell, they still go down just as quick. It's just they can equally knock you down quicker. Yeah, if you shoot them in the gas tank, they'll die pretty quick. And I like killing them because they give a lot of ammo. Wait for the... Oh yeah, these guys just drop a lot of ammo. Is the coast clear? No, nothing on them. Let's see. Okay, so it's pointing in this direction, the safe house. Really? Distance-wise, I don't think that it would be able to reach all that far. You know what? I'll just try it. Because I am a little intrigued as to why it's showing me a safe house that's so far away. There we go. So we were at this location here, the farm. We'll see what the distance is. How far it's able to detect that there's a safe house. They might have changed the distance, I don't know. I'm just a little surprised in the direction that I'm going, that it would show me something so far away. So we were here, and I was able to see... Well, let's just keep going. Good morning, geek. Have you heard of the game PixARK? I'm kind of tempted to get it. I'm a little bit scared because I'm like literally almost in the negative in my bank account, but I am really intrigued to get it on the PS4 Pro because the rendering and the overall experience would be a lot better. Especially if I was to stream the game or just do basic recording of it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's like Minecraft-y what's that other one? Portal Knights. It kind of reminds me of those in Dragon Quest Builders a little bit. So just for reference here, this is where I was, all the way back here. This is all the way zoomed in. And it was detecting that there's a safe house all the way down there. I think they changed the distance, but I'm not sure as to how far you can see a safe house, whether you've unlocked it or not. I'm just kind of really blown away by... If it's able to show me something so far away... Well, it's just your compass will show you in proximity to a certain degree where a safe house is, but the problem is I was all the way over here. Now that I'm all the way over here, why doesn't it show on my compass this safe house that I've unlocked? What about this one down here? I don't see it. Am I facing the right way? So, I don't know. I'm just testing something out. I don't know if it's a glitch or not. I'm just kind of having fun running around. I've already been streaming for almost 40 minutes. While it does seem to be a little exaggerate-full, if that's a word. Like, I mean, it just showed me, like, from over here. Like, what is the story with this? And I'm very OCD. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's a glitch. See, now it's showing me one that's over here, because that makes more sense. But what is so special about the one that's all the way over here? Like, it's just dead set on it. Even the one that was just here a minute ago won't even show me. See, look. Ah, there. Let me show you something. This will be good for the stream. Ah, seriously? You guys just need to piss off. Okay, see that church that's up ahead? See my compass? How you can't see it? Now you do. Now you can't see it. Now you do. Snowing thunder. Only in Sweden. And Canada. I'm gonna have to kill these guys just because... Because they're pissing me off, to be quite honest. What the fuck? Don't like that ammo. I'll take some of that. I was trying to show you guys something really important. Okay. There. You see the church? Now you don't. Now you do. Okay. Sorry. When you look at a map and you zoom right in, like as close as you can, okay? That's the distance that you can detect safe houses, whether or not you've unlocked them. Alternatively, on the other side, we could probably safely say that roughly around here, right there, if there was a safe house, I would see that. Okay. So that's just a small distance there. It's not really that far. But when I was all the way over here, like triple the distance, it's hung up on something that's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I was all the way back here. And it's still detecting something over there. Anyways, you get where I'm going with this. But at the same time, I am looking for, like, harvesters and black and red tanks while I'm running around the big fields. I am also, as I'm discovering new locations, hoping to find other missions or mission locations. There's 2 missions right now that I can't do for one reason. I don't know where they are. Yeah, it's just a glitch. So I'm going to check out a few more spaces, and then, like I said, I've already been streaming for almost 45 minutes. I don't know. I'm just kind of stressed out because I'm really broke. But I don't want to wait like another month to buy PixArt, because by then some of the hype might have died down. I don't know. And that is a slow-paced game, but people know that when they see the game. So if I ever live stream it, they wouldn't be expecting constant action, right? It's kind of like playing this game versus Call of Duty. Obviously, people understand that this game can't always be fast action like Call of Duty, right? It's got a lot of moments where there's not a lot going on. There was only once someone said, oh, this game, it looks cool, but there's not a lot of action. You're doing a lot of ammo looting and looking for missions. I'm like, yeah, I have no ammo. Like at the time I was streaming, I'm like, I can't shoot and kill something if I have 0 ammo. I like literally had like nothing. And he was like, it's kind of boring. It's like, well, that's this kind of game. This ain't Call of Duty. That's really the best example to use. I think I hear something over here. I'm just gonna run up here for a second. I feel like I'm hearing something that's kind of loud, like a humming. What the hell? You guys hear that? What the hell? I don't know what that is, but it's kind of creepy. I have maybe 500 hours in this game. I've never heard that sound before. Huh. And it seems to be the loudest right here. Yeah, it seems to be coming from like right... I don't know if that's an audio bug. What the hell is that? I'm really intrigued as to what I'm hearing. But I didn't see anything. There's like nothing on the ground. Is there like a radio on the ground, or? Huh. Ah, well. I may have to come back to it someday. It was a long... yeah, I don't know. No idea. But it was really loud, though. That was kind of really weird. Yeah, in a quick second I'll show you PixARK on the PSN store at least. I just want to discover a few more locations and yeah, see, I had never been here before again, see? There's a safe house icon? Yeah, so there's probably a safe house here. Yeah, see how it's moving? Boom, safe house unlocked. I'm 45:10 in the stream. I'm gonna have to mark this down because I'm gonna make 2 new videos on 2 new locations in my stream, which is kind of smart, eh? Because then when it uploads later, I can just come back to these spots and go, welcome to the channel. I found a few, you know, whatever safe houses, and then just boom, boom. It makes sense, because like I said, this section looked the most bare in my entire game, so I'm glad I did that. I guess I might as well look for loot while I'm here. Oh! Assault rifle silencer. I don't remember if the one I have is gold or not. Only one way to find out. Okay, so I do have the gold. Okay, good. So that means this purple. What does my Auto Matgavar have? He's got a gold extension. That way I can switch between both. Right. So this I don't need. Literally. Anyhow. I hope these stack one day automatically. Like it should have just went there automatically. Why run? Did you hear that loud sound in that section where I just was? That was kind of weird, eh? Oh, wow. Take some of that, take some of that. Oh, good, I can take it all. That feels good. Yeah, that was weird, eh? A minute ago there where I was. This I never use. Not much. I'm just about to potentially buy another game. But I'm kind of scared. I'll just show you really quick. It'll just take a second. Oh, my controller's almost dead. I'll have to plug it in. I just want to show you super quick the game I was thinking of maybe getting. Just for the couple of people that are in here. If you've never heard of it. It's like Ark Survival Evolved a bit. This game. But this is in Canadian dollars, by the way. So it's like Ark Survival. You could play online. It's like a lot of fun. And this is the graphics. Like it's pixelated, right? Procedurally generated worlds. Multiple different biomes. You get the idea. You could build stuff. Like it's just... It's like Ark Survival Evolved. That's really the best way to describe it. But with more of a... you know, cartoony, Minecraft-like, Dragon Builders, Portal Knights-ish kind of vibe. And it's actually really in-depth. There's a lot to the game. And, anyways, I was kind of... I'm kind of, like, debating on whether or not I should get it. Yeah, you can go in third person or first person, just like Minecraft. Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. At least I think so. So that is a game. I'm just warning people. There's only a few people in here. It's not like there's 10,000 people that are going to be disappointed. But there is a chance now, because I've been playing this game almost an hour, that I do go to that game. I'm just trying to debate as I'm kind of running along, discovering waypoints and trying to discover new missions. or discover the location of them. Like, for example, I was kind of hoping to do this. But the northern region doesn't really narrow it down. Or the mountain regions. It doesn't even tell you that it's the northern region. Just destroy enough machines in the mountain regions. That's it. And when you look, you don't get that, you know, thing like this. You don't get an icon on your map telling you where to do it. So I'm kind of a little frustrated. Yeah, so this was definitely a much slower stream this time. Not in terms of the rambling, that stayed the same. I mean, don't get it twisted. But there wasn't too much action. It was more about discovering locations, trying to progress further. While I'm doing this, I could randomly just stumble upon... Oh, there you go. Look at that. Boom. Have I been here before? What's this little area? It's just south of this place. There's a bunker. There you go. I probably won't let me in, though. Oh. Looky, looky what we got here. 52 minutes into the stream. And I finally find something worthy, maybe? Yeah, there it is, the Udern. Do you see that? That is what I'm talking about. This is when you get excited. Not for the whole hour straight like you just did some bath salts. This is what I'm talking about. Remember I told you I was looking for this? Oh, where's the icon? I couldn't find it. And then looking at my map, you know, I had a safe house here. But it was one of those things where you just had to go and discover it on your own. And by the way, in my defense, mountain regions, I mean, yeah, I guess that's very mountain-like all over here, but like I was supposed to know that was there. So again, this is a lesson. When you tackle a province and it's encircled, literally just pick every single little landmark on the map. I mean, this might be obvious, but I've had a lot of people tell me, how do you strategically tackle a region? And to me, you know, not to be rude, it seems obvious. I mean, just pick an area and do what I did. Like today, I discovered this area, I discovered that area, this farm, that farm. Just tackle all of them. Just as simple as that. Then I'll eventually go here, then I'll go there. Obviously, I won't go here, because that's outside the province, right? And then maybe I'll go all the way over here. You get the idea. So let's just tackle this quickly and, yeah. I'm not saying I'm going to do the full playthrough now. I don't know how big this bunker is. Oh, I really hate doing these, especially on a live stream. It's like, are you kidding me? Because I feel stressed, right? Because I'm not going to remember where I went. If I wasn't live, I would perform a lot better. I wouldn't be as like, oh my god, where should I go? Was I already here? Because no one wants to watch a creepy dude with a flashlight creeping around a black room spinning in a circle for 20 minutes while he tries to figure out his shit as to where he should be going next. No one wants that. Right? So, I mean, unless you're stand-up comedian funny, you know what I mean? Then that's a little different. Like if you're like, I don't know, just funny, then I guess it wouldn't matter what you're doing. Some of these areas remind me of like the Batman cave from the movies with Bruce Wayne, where he's like, I am Batman. This is my Bat cave. Or whatever. I'm not a voice actor. Get over it. But you get the idea. I am Batman. I am lost inside my Bat cave. I don't know, I'm just saying. Right? I don't know where the hell I'm going. Oh. No. So there's nothing in here. Oh. I almost walked by you. Don't need that because I have a gold one. And all the others I have gold. That's where I just came from, right? You see how distracted I am? Yeah, I think I came in this way. Yeah, that is the way I came from. Okay. So I've already gone in here. There wasn't much in there. And I've already gone in here. And there wasn't anything to interact with. So next stop, we go in the basement. Yeah. I kind of figured that, you smartass. You don't tell Batman how to roam through his Batcave. Oof. Oh, of course it's locked. One day, if I could ever mimic Batman's voice pretty good, I would put on the mask and I'd do like a live stream pretending to be Batman playing Generation Zero. I know, Sean. Remember, I brought you into this world. And I got this guy trying to tell me, put on your mask. No shit, Sherlock. No, not the face. The gas mask. Like it matters which one I grab. And remember, you never die completely. You take damage, but you don't actually die. Man, someone really cut the cheese up in here. Seriously? You bastards. Oh. There. Okay. Let's get down to business here. Am I even taking damage? I'm not even taking damage. That gas must not have been that bad. Wait. You guys saw that. There was gas. Anyhow, whatever. I don't know. And yes, I am looking around because I want to make sure there's, like, nothing that I'm missing. Ah, whoop, come on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, okay. No, not head, eyewear. Now I'm taking damage. That must have been from earlier when I cut the cheese. It just, you know what I mean? It never, It's that toilet. Oof, close that door, turn on the fan. Now watch me not remember how to get out of here after. Oh my god. A lot of these rooms are copy and paste. So it's usually like the same layout, and usually the button... I said usually. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess this wasn't where I was supposed to come. Don't need any of that crap. Okay, so this room was completely useless. That's a wall. Let me just go downstairs. I'm gonna close this door, because it's, like, distracting me. Yeah, I think we're safe here. Somewhere around here. And this is why I don't do walkthroughs of these places. I actually, normally... Oh, great, there's more people watching. I normally don't have this kind of issue. Where I'm, like, stuck as to where the... How about we read the log? What's it saying for this area? Destroy enough machines in the mountain region to get a complete entry barcode. But for what? I'm already inside the Utern bunker. I don't need a barcode. I'm already in here. Ah, so it might be glitched, right? It might be glitched and it's not showing me the button because that's not the current objective. You see what I'm saying? Maybe. That's really annoying. Let me just double check while I'm here. The button is usually pretty obvious as to what you have to hit. Like, it's usually pretty obvious. And I think we can agree while I'm in here, there's nothing that's really obvious. Like, there's no interactable buttons here. No interactable buttons here. There's nothing. That's really strange. Okay, so let me go back upstairs. And before I leave this area, there's that door. There's that door. Have I gone in this one? I don't remember which one I closed. You mean this one? It's weird because this is, like, I've never had that. Do you know how many bunkers I've done? I've never had this issue before, but I'm also not following the objectives properly. Yeah, I know, but I'm just double checking because look, what does the main objective say? To destroy enough machines in the mountains to get a complete entry barcode so that I can come in. But I am in. I'm in the Utern bunker, like I just said, right? So the game isn't recognizing that I got entry. Okay. The game didn't realize that I have entry, and it's not prompting me to do the next thing, where it would be to turn on the power. I don't... Oh, there's the button. See? I got the button. But it's still telling me that objective. You see what I'm saying? Anyhow, after this bunker, I'm just letting people know, I am going to end the stream. It's been an hour now that I've been playing this game. I may or may not stream PixARK. I'm not too sure. But I think I'll do a separate stream for that. I just kind of have to look at my money, or the lack thereof. And just sort of try to figure out if I can swing that game. Because I already bought it on the Switch because I wanted to play it in bed at night and show people how it performed on the Switch. Because that's always the thing, how does it perform on the Switch? Obviously on a PS4 and an Xbox, it's going to run fine. But the Switch is always going to be the questionable device. So... I think I can take off my mask. I think this was the door that was locked. I don't know. I don't remember. That was like 20 minutes ago. How many doors are in here? You're not making this easy for my live stream. Oh my god. Which door do I go in? Isn't that where I came in from? And now I got... Oh my god. Let me just look to see where I am. Oh, there. See? Facepalm. That's the bunker. There we go. Or the warboard. But it's glitched. From one fill to another fill. I have never seen this in my life. Ever. Where you click on a warboard and you can't interact with it. You've seen it here first. Right here. Oh, mission completed. That's a different type of thing that I got though. So let's look at that really quick. That was a type of mission. Like, I can't interact with the warboard, but the game recognized that I got every warboard in the game. At least I think so. Warboard, yeah, warboard missions completed, 14. I think there's 14 in the game. Am I not mistaken? I think there's 14 warboards. And I still can't interact with it. But that's because... Wait, what did it say? That's because it's hung up on me wanting to destroy enough machines. It's not prompting me to the next objective. That's why. Because you can't skip over an objective, but you can if it's glitched, then absolutely you can. Sorry, just give me a quick moment here. I want to see something. Side mission. Oh, there. See? The bunker. That's what I just completed. The warboard you discovered in Veslin, blah, blah, blah. I found every warboard in the game. So it recognized, because that's the achievement or the side mission I just accomplished, it recognizes that I completed it, but the actual mission itself does not. And this would have unlocked a fast travel point for me. I know I keep running back to it, it's just because it's glitched. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be near the end of the stream. It is coming to an end. I'm just, like, warning people again. Because I am going to stop it momentarily. I may come back in about, like, 5-ish minutes. May have to go to the bathroom, get some water. Look at my bank account and see if I can swing that game PixARK that I showed you quickly on the PSN store a couple of minutes ago. Really, really intrigued to potentially try that on PS4. I think that'd be a fun little game to play. Shit. Destroy enough machines in the mountains region. What mountains, though, right? Like in here? Over here? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out... Because I shouldn't have been able, according to this mission, I shouldn't have been able to get in here to begin with. Because I was supposed to need an entry barcode to even get in to begin with. Which is why I can't interact with the warboard machine. I just don't know where in the mountains I'm supposed to go. I think you asked me that yesterday, didn't you? I know there's someone that's been asking me to review this game. It's if you're gonna buy the game, I would definitely say now's the time to buy it. The last couple of months, the game was in an absolute atrocious state. Even though I played the game a lot and I absolutely love this game. Man, this bunker's huge. I really like it. It's a very unique game. There's no NPCs. It kind of feels like Fallout 76 in that regards. The action is really good. It's fairly smooth, at least on a PS4 Pro it is. A lot of the issues that made me want to jump out a window are pretty much all gone. I would say the biggest complaint I have about this game, if I was forced to shit on it where it needs to be shat on, is I don't like their recent change that loot is on a 4-hour timer in-game. It's no longer when you exit the game and come back in, everything refreshes. Even though that might seem like it's overpowered, from someone who's played this game for several hundred hours, it doesn't really make this game a lot easier. It simply makes it a lot more manageable, and there's less of a time constraint on it because of that. Now people have to waste a lot more time collecting ammo, going back, oh, it hasn't respawned yet, I gotta wait. And you'll know because you'll simply walk to a can and it'll still be like a little bit open. There'll be a crack indicating that it was opened. Yeah, I can't believe this one's glitched. There's still a few mission glitches, which to me is annoying. But this game is $50 instead of $80 Canadian, so it's already a lot cheaper than it normally is. Yeah, and I've killed tanks, and they can suck up a decent amount of ammo, but they actually have weak spots. And once you start getting some of the gold weapons, like I have, like I'm lathered in gold now, these do make a noticeable difference. You will noticeably do more damage with a gold weapon. And if you know where to shoot them, I'm just really confident in saying now, today, if you're patient and you're not expecting a Call of Duty type game where you're always going to be in the middle of the action every 10 seconds, you're going to have some momentary pauses where it's going to be slow, where you're going to be walking around, you're going to be trying to figure out what to do. Enemies respawn indefinitely, so even when you finish the game, you can, like, I mean, the game is so massive. There's all these different, like, types of biomes, if you will. Like, you know, it can snow, it can rain, it can thunder, it can do both. There's not an insane amount of robot variety, but within the robots that you have, there's different grades. There's about 3 different grades. There's your green, there's your greenish yellow, and then there's your black and red type thing. Yeah, there's about 3 different tiers, if you will. They will kill you quicker, the ones that are more difficult, but you can kill them just as quick. And for people that say the game isn't soloable, I do find that this game is soloable, but it is difficult. The game does not scale with the amount of people that are in your session. Alternatively, to expand on this very noobish review, because this is why I don't do reviews, because my brain's like all over the place, I don't know what I'm talking about. What is amazing about this game is, let's say I killed a black and red tank, okay? This is important. And you get your loot, okay. And I'm like, oh my god, I downed one. I could be like, hey, Chris, you want to join me in my session? I just killed a couple of black and red tanks. They're guaranteed to give you a gold weapon or an attachment. Come and see what your gold reward is. You see what I'm saying by that? In other words, you don't even have to be active in the session while I kill something. It can happen after the fact that you join the game and you can still loot everything that I've killed in this session. And you're going to be guaranteed to get loot. Once we've cleared out the map and there's nothing spawning for a while, we can quit our game. You can load the game. I can join your game, your session. And we can rinse and repeat. And there's also matchmaking in this game, where you just go to multiplayer and you just, boom, you get randomly thrown in. People can't really troll you in this game because everybody's got their own loot table. So it's not like you're going to get a bunch of kids that are going around looting everything, not giving you a chance to run to the robot. You have your own loot. It's kind of like Diablo in that sense. You can't steal someone's loot. And these are all pieces of information that I'm sharing with you right now that is not well explained by the game. These are all things I had to do in my hundreds of hours playing the game to be like, these guys could have hyped up their game a little bit better by giving people this information. And yeah, so the loot being on a 4-hour timer, you can still get by. I mean, look, I still have a shit ton of ammo. But it does slow down the game a little bit. It does force you to travel around. So, if you don't mind that and a few hard fights and dying, adrenaline shots bring you back to life. Health kits obviously heal you. But there's so many safe spots or safe houses to fast travel to that if you die, just abandon and run back. So don't worry about, like, losing shit or... There's really no negative repercussions to dying, is what I'm saying. There really isn't, other than it wastes your time for a couple of minutes. And from all the hours that I've live streamed, I think people will agree with me when I say this, that it performs pretty good. There's not a terrible amount of lag. Even when there's like half a dozen robots on the screen, it's really decent. You are going to get the odd frame rate dip, just because no game is ever really perfect. But that usually only happens if you have several big robots on your screen. Things can still bog down a little bit, but the frame dip is momentary. It's not like continuous. And if there's so many robots that you're lagging, I'm going to use this and say this as a joke, you probably shouldn't be there. So if your game is lagging because there's that much going on the screen, there's actually probably too much for you to physically handle anyways, is what I'm saying. Yeah, so don't mind me. I am coming an end to this stream. It's almost 11. I'm really tempted, like I said, to buy PixARK. These guys are just like a flying alarm system. They're really annoying. No, don't be shooting me and killing me. You're making me look bad. Anyhow, don't mind me. I'm kind of like, after an hour and 17 minutes of playing this game, like in this particular stream, I'm kind of running out of ideas of what to do, because that shouldn't be green. Because, again, this kind of thing, like I just mentioned, Chris, it can happen. Some missions are bugged. Now, you're starting a game from the beginning because you're just downloading the game now. It's going to be... what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be a better experience for you in terms of the missions. People that are already midway through a mission where there's some glitches, halfway through a mission, and then they fixed with the updates. Us guys that were already halfway through that mission aren't going to get fixed until later on in June, at the end of June, July. And that's why they're not going to be adding any content to the game anytime soon, because they really want to work on fleshing out all the remaining bugs that are still in the game. But it is leaps and bounds ahead of where it was before. Yeah, before it would have been like, it's a fun game, but I actually probably wouldn't have recommended people to buy it, even though I was really enjoying it, right? Because I have a different level, and this is nothing to brag about, I have a different level of patience that most people don't have. I have an incredible, like, level of patience that's unmatched. It's unbelievable. And I have to understand, as a noob reviewer, the odd time I do kind of give my opinion on a game. That's why I call my videos that I make sometimes like video game overviews. I don't call them reviews. Because to me, a review is a well thought out video that's not convoluted and all over the place, and it covers all the points that you would need to do. And I don't know how to do that, but I am good at giving a general feel of a game. That's why I call myself the showcase guy. I just kind of play the game. I let you see it for yourself. You know, is the game going like that, or is it smooth when I turn? You know, when there's like 4 or 5 people that are kicking my ass. Don't mind the fact that I suck at the game. How's the game holding up when there's a bunch of shit that are chewing my nutsack in my throat and trying to peel the skin off my face, right? If you notice that it's pretty smooth, then the fact that I suck at the game itself is completely irrelevant. it hopefully helps you decide if you think this is a game you'd enjoy. Yeah, I don't even know what to do. Like I said, at this point, I'm completely like... I'm a little OCD because I want to find out where these mountains are. Because though I have finished the bunker, it's still hung up on destroy enough machines in the mountain regions. And I don't know where the mountain regions are. Per the game's knowledge, right? Like, where does it think the mountains are? So I am going to fast travel away. I'm going to exit the game. I'm going to go back in really quick. This forces a quick save, by the way, of your game when you do this. And another weird type of, I wouldn't call this a tip. But if you're ever in a place where you think you'll be away for a half hour and you want to come back to the game, don't actually exit the game. Stay in the game. This game takes place November 14th in Sweden. So like 75% of your time, you're going to be in the dark. And I hate the dark. It's always nighttime, and it's really annoying. Wow, that was quick. If you let the game run, sorry, my point that I was getting at was that you'll make the loot spawn quicker, right? Because it's 4 hours of in-game time. If you exit the game for 4 hours and come back, the stuff isn't going to come back. I'm trying to think if I should bother killing that. It's not a black and red. Yeah, I don't think I ever have either. Mind you, I didn't spend too much time in that region. See, again, I can die here and it won't matter, remember? Right? Because I'm like literally right next to my safe house. So don't bother trying to heal up and use your adrenaline shots. This is like the perfect example of not needing to do that. Always shoot it in the back near the artillery thing. This is a harvester. And as you can tell, they're not overly aggressive. You can get close to them. They can start shitting on you at random. But they're generally pretty decent. You want to try to get behind it. But because I'm live streaming and he's being a little punk, then he'll shit himself. But that's okay, just walk behind him and shoot him in the back. As you can see, these aren't nearly as threatening as a tank. There. See, on the back of this guy... Oh, would you piss off? These actually have like a fuel tank on them. And if you shoot the fuel tank, you'll do massive amounts of damage. See? That really didn't take all that much. It took like 160 bullets. Mind you, I do have a gold weapon, but that was really not that bad. And these are the guys that can give you a chance to give a gold weapon, but you generally want to get the ones that are black and red, not the ones that are like a camo military green. A greenish yellow or whatever. Yeah, you can kind of see the color of it. It's like a yellowish light green. Those aren't exactly like up there in terms of the tier. Yeah, as the game goes on, I mean, this game's already been out for, what, a couple of months now, and like I said, now I'm going to be stuck on this thing, right? It is really frustrating. Because I don't think I can finish the game. I don't even know what it's like when you finish the game, to be honest. I just don't know how that works. But it is a real pain in the ass. Yeah, so it's pretty much 11. I think I'm going to go in like the next minute. I mean, I could keep the stream going, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Because it does it automatically, right? It turns all your live streams into videos. And I tend to like to keep them organized. If I switch games, I don't know if I want to like title a video like Pixar Generation Zero, right? Then I got to double up on all the tags, and then how do I do my thumbnail? And then where it asks for the game title, what game title do I put in, right? You can only put one game in. So it is a little bit more organized that way if I just end the stream and start another one. But yeah, just know that you'll spend a lot of your time playing at night. And that's just because of the, like I mentioned earlier, the real-life depiction of mid-November Sweden day and night cycle. It's more realistic in that regards. So the joke is, it's too bad this game doesn't take place during the summer. Haha. Because then you'd be playing more so during the day. I want to see if it lets me in again. That's why it came back. This is the barcode that it wants. See? The game, the bunker, thinks I have the rights to come in here. I just want to see, because I exited the game, if I have to reopen the bunker doors really quick. If I even remember where they are. I really hope I don't have to do that again. That was another glitch, by the way, that I'm testing out. I don't even remember where I'm going, to be honest. No, that's not a door, that's interactable. Yeah. So even though I was just here, I just don't remember how I got to the, I just don't remember. I think it's downstairs, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I do have to go down one flight of stairs. So if I come in and I go down, you'll notice that the lights are off. The lights always go off. Magically, something just turns off the lights, and it's really annoying. Yeah, there's that gas from downstairs. But I think this is where... Yeah, you see what happened? I would have to go back again and redo the light switch and everything again. Because I think this is the door that leads to the warboard room. That is still another glitch in the game. So that's kind of annoying. Because doors shouldn't be locked. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll have to do this on my own sometime. Where I'll just kind of farm around some robots and see what happens. Alright guys, an hour and a half I streamed this. A lot longer than I wanted to. And it is already 11 o'clock. I gotta get ready for lunch soon. I don't think it's worth me starting another stream on that other game, because I only have about like 15 or 20 minutes at the very most. So I may just mess around with the game if I do decide to buy it, the Pixar. And then maybe later in a couple of hours, when I come back, I may stream it. Or I may try to do some of the other missions in this game. I just don't know. I just know that it's glitched and it's kind of hard to get further into the game. None of these robots, like the other Phil mentioned, are giving any barcodes. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? And I don't think these guys ever do. Whoops. Oh, it's on the ground. Yeah, I don't think they would ever give barcodes. Boom. One shot. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'll end it here. And, like I said, I'll still be around. I'm still fairly active on Twitter, so like if people ever want to shoot me like a quick message, a quick hey, what's up? I am fairly decent at replying. Even when I'm fairly busy, it kind of depends. It's just easier to get a hold of me that way because YouTube has changed a lot over the years. You could private message people before. You could send them like a direct message. It doesn't seem like you can do that anymore. They've like completely removed the ability on YouTube to do that. So that I have attached to my iPod. And yeah. Yeah, so I'll end it here. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, like I said, I will be back. It's 11 now, so 11, 12, 1, 2. In about 2.5 to 3 hours, I'll be back, where I can probably live stream again. I just don't know exactly what game I'm going to live stream. That happens a lot, like I said, where I just don't know what the hell I'm doing, and that's where I'll mention in a thumbnail. If you ever see random games and the title says, literally just playing random games, just know that I could literally end up swapping out of games every 15 to 20 minutes. I don't always like to commit a couple of hours just on one game. My brain tends not to allow that. Especially with a game, no offense, that's kind of glitched. That I can't really proceed further, So that's it for now. And I shall see you all in a couple of hours. And like I said, you can message me on Twitter if you want. Alright guys, I will see you all soon. Bye now.